Hello, everybody. This is Rafael Machuca. Thanks for tuning in. Today I came in to share a quick devotion. So let's get right to it. Let us go to Mark chapter 4. And I'll be reading from verse 37 to 40. And there arose a great storm of wind, and the waves beat into the ship, so that it was now full. And he was in the hinder parts of the ship, asleep on a pillow. And they awake him, and said unto him, Master, carest thou not that we perish? Verse 39. And he arose and rebuked the wind, and said unto the sea, Peace, be still. And the wind ceased, and there was a great calm. Verse 40. And he said unto him, Why are ye so fearful? How is it that ye have no faith? In this quick devotion, I like to share three thoughts. First was in the storm. Here, Peter was in the storm, difficult situation. You know, Peter was a fisherman, so he knew about storms, and he knew that this storm was overwhelming, so overwhelming that he cried for help. So sometimes in our life, we face storms, we face situations and struggles in our lives. Here, Peter kind of said, Lord, you don't even care for us. And that's what a storm does sometimes. They'll challenge our mindset. They'll challenge our heart, that we'll even say things that we don't mean. We say things to even people that are helping us, even that people that are comforting us or strengthening us. Being in a storm will challenge us, and even challenge our thoughts, that we will even say, like Peter said, you're not even helping me. You don't even care for us. You know, have you ever said that in a situation when you were in a struggle and somebody was helping, but you were so focused in the struggle that you kind of burst out, says, you don't even care for me? And here, this is what Peter was doing. Peter was in a storm. He was focused so much in the storm, and that he turned around and said, Lord, you don't even care for us. And I want to encourage you today that in those situations, when you're in a struggle, don't lose faith. Don't lose faith. The second point I want to share about this in this quick devotion is that Jesus was asleep on this boat, meaning that he was in the same situation we're in. He never left us nor forsake us, like the Bible says. Jesus was in the same boat I'm in. And sometimes, you know, we're wondering, are we going through this alone? Where's Jesus at? And let me tell you, Jesus is with you. He's walking with you. Like I said earlier, the Bible says he never leave us nor forsake us, but he's there to walk with us. He's there to comfort us, and he'll never leave us. And sometimes, you know, we see it. We're in a situation, we're in a storm, we're in struggles in our lives. And we wonder where God is. You know, we're praying and we're like, you know, Lord doesn't even hear our prayers. But let me tell you, he's there. He's in the same boat with you. So he knows exactly where you're at. The third point I want to talk about is don't assume that because it's quiet, because the Lord is quiet in your situation, means that he doesn't care for you, or doesn't mean he's left you, or he's displeased against you. You know, sometimes, you know, when he's quiet, that means we're in a test and so forth. Remember when we were kids and we're about to take a test, and the teacher says, I want everybody to be quiet. Don't talk to your neighbor and so forth, because we're in a test. We're in a situation where we need to concentrate. And sometimes we get confused when God is quiet in our lives. We think that he's upset at us. We think he's mad at us. But have you ever wondered that maybe he's quiet because we're in a test of our faith, and he's there with us and strengthening us? But one of the things about the Lord I love is, like, he never leave us nor forsake us. He knows exactly where we're at. He knows the number of hairs on your head. So that means he knows exactly where you're at. So I came on here to encourage you with this quick devotion, is that God's with us. no matter what the situation, what the struggle is. And I know sometimes storms and situations, our mind begins to wander, but I want to encourage you that the Lord is with us, no matter the situation. And sometimes if it seems like He's quiet, it seems like there's nothing going on, don't mistake that meaning that he's left you, he's mad at you, he's upset at you. But just think of that as, even though I can't hear Him, even though it feels like our prayers ain't going nowhere, God is with us because we walk by faith, not by sight. And my prayers are come before a memorial before God. Acts chapter 10, it talks about how that centurion, when he prayed, his prayers were a memorial before God. And I want to encourage you, your prayers, they come to a memorial before God. They're not wasted or left aside. So I just wanted to come on real quick on this beautiful day outside. So I was just like, I'm going to share this devotion real quick. So again, thank you for listening, and I'll see you on the next one. Vaya con Dios.